Hello and welcome to another episode of The Bright Side. Today I'm going to check up on the demolition progress of the old tailor's garage here on the eastern half of Penzance Promenade. So let's go check it out. By the way, it's very blustery. We have just endured Storm Bert. There's like seaweed, mess, strewn everywhere. When we popped down the other day, it featured this map here, this like, I don't know how you would describe this, it's almost like a 3D effect here. On the promenade there is St Anthony Gardens, which is going to be renovated, obviously the Jubilee Pool, and then the site of the former tailor's garage, forever here on this map. But looking in that direction, it is gone. It has been levelled. It'd be really weird to, well, it is weird to see it gone. Obviously here at the end of November, all the summer flags, long gone here on the promenade. They would get torn to shreds if they were still up. Good to know. Yeah, we were here the other day when it was very stormy, when Storm Bert was in full effect. Came down, Shelley did a few little bits for her social media. I filmed a little short segment for my social media over on like Marazion Beach. And this, just jabbed my elbow there on the like bollard thing. Oh my goodness. Yeah, but this, what a difference a couple of days make. Even though it's still choppy out there, nothing compared to what it was. I don't know about you guys, but I do love the noise when the waves roll back off of Pebbly Beach. And yes, there is someone down there swimming. What the heck? Oh yeah, it is gone. Mainly gone. I think there's a little bit down there that might still be standing. Totally changes the sight line of this end of town. Obviously got the yacht there, that very sort of ornate, almost like castle-like structure building. I think it's all full of like flats, apartments, whatever. Tailor's garage, yeah, completely gone. Just going to pretty much cover the same route as I did last week. Just going to enter St Anthony Gardens here in a minute. Yeah, that is mental. Going to dip in and dip out of the subject over the next few months on the channel. Do some updates. Because obviously when they've cleared all this ground and they start going vertical on the new build, it'll be quite interesting to see what that will do. I won't be able to walk around here for too much longer. I don't know when this stage of the construction is going to start, but they are going to be remodelling St Anthony Gardens. Let's hope they don't remodel it too much, because actually this is really quite a lovely space, and I think people will be generally upset if this is radically changed. I hope they kind of do the right thing and, you know, make it a nice sort of spot still for people to wander around. This is amazing. This is the fountain, massive granite bowl, ornate ironwork. I assume it's iron. Spout section there. Very, very old. This used to be standing in what is now the car park in front of St John's Hall. And it was moved here. I don't know when it was moved here, actually, to be honest. If you know, let me know in the comments. It's been here for years. I don't remember it. You know, I mean, I don't remember it in front of St John's Hall, that's for sure. But hopefully, I believe this is staying as part of the remodel. I really hope it stays, because actually this belongs to Penzance. This is a Penzance treasure, in my opinion. This should not go anywhere. Could do with a bit of work, a bit of TLC. I pointed this out. Goodness, needs a little bit of restoration just to kind of bring it back up. But no, this is a treasure of Penzance, in my opinion. This absolutely needs to stay here. It is in the concept art of what they want to do here to St Anthony Gardens, so fingers crossed it does stay, because that would be rather tragic if that was removed and put elsewhere. Okay, I'm just going to peek over this wall and climb up here. Oh man, yeah, a little remnant there along the back side. We'll walk up Key Street in a minute, but check that out. That is leveled. Unbelievable. Okay, gonna head through here, and again with just touching back onto St Anthony Gardens, this sort of structure stays here. Very historic gateway, I would call that. I mean, look at those, like, look at those like lintels here, those granite lintels. Amazing. I mean, and these gates, again, these gates, I assume have been here for a long time. So yeah, I mean, this needs to stay, I think. I mean, I think that would be somewhat tragic if this like back wall was bulldozed. Just nipping back down into the gardens. Also, this little arched, I assume it would have been like a seat in there at some point. I'm not 100% sure, I can't remember. But this arched sort of nook here in the wall, you know, I mean, let's just hope that tidied up, but let's hope it stays. Must have been reclaimed from obviously an old building. I've speculated a couple of times on the channel. You get these little bits here which I mean, they must have come off of another building, along with, I'm kind of digressing a little bit now from the site of Taylor's garage, but I think it's just worthy of note. Just over here you can see, again, if you're familiar with St Anthony Gardens, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about, where I am. But I mean, look at these. I mean, that has definitely come from a building, kind of want to say a church. I do wonder, again, let me know in the comments if you know, but St Mary's Church, built in the 1830s, replaced an old chapel that was demolished in the 1830s, survived the Spanish attack of the 1690s, I believe. Used to be a chapel there, so I wonder, I don't know, I wonder if these came from that old chapel. Again, let me know if you know. Right, obviously they've got these like construction fences up. There's a little bit of like see-through scrim on the other side of it. Yeah, just a mound of rubble. It's quite weird to stand here and not see the old Taylor's garage. Obviously demolition work carrying on in there as I speak. But yeah, just kind of wild to see that it is completely gone. Well, you know, completely gone, certainly the main structure of it. There's quite a lot out the back, which we'll look at in a minute. But yeah, that's mental. See all like the buildings behind. I was going to go the other way around. Last time I went down there and walked up Key Street, but I think this... Oh no, actually I can get up there. The pavement's open. I was going to say, I saw all this like fencing up, and I assumed that this bit of road was closed. And I think the road part is closed, but the pavement is still accessible there. Get a nice close-up view of all that rubble. Oh, focusing on the fence. Apparently there was loads of asbestos in the building itself. Relatively old building. I thought it was about 100 years old, but I was talking to a gent last time I was here. He thought it was more like 80 years old, sort of more like a World War II era build as opposed to a 1920s build as I initially thought. But yeah, loads of asbestos in it. I think there'll always be some people that will be like, oh, you know, demolishing this old building was maybe not the right thing to do. But come on, let's face it, I mean, the place was an absolute eyesore. Again, let me know in the comments. But yeah, I mean, this, you know, it was gone to rack and ruin. I mean, it was just hideous to look at. So I do kind of sit in the camp of, I'm glad it's gone, put something better there. I just wish it could be affordable housing, because we know that the apartments and the like that will be in here when all is said and done, they're not going to be cheap, not with these views of Mounts Bay, etc. So, you know they're going to be for the elite, shall I say. But visually it will look 10 times better than as it did. Again, let me know your thoughts in the comments. Was it right? Could it have been refurbished? Brought back to life somehow? I mean, I personally think not. Definitely the right thing to demolish it, but yeah, let me know your thoughts. Right, let's walk up here. Trying not to have the camera focus too much in on that fence. You can point it through like that, we can kind of see this aspect. Got the usual health and safety board there that's on all of these, well, on any work site. Yeah, I assume, yeah, I mean, all this is going to be scat down as well. Yeah, quite the change. Just looking down this lane, I've never really noticed this lane before, but obviously the sort of side portion of the site. So again, assuming that all that will be gone pretty soon. Just walking to the bottom of Chapel Street, Key Street down there. I do love that building. What a beautiful, impressive building that is here in Penzance. Right, obviously road closed to traffic, but we can walk down here. We walk down here every other day, so unless that has changed, I'm assuming we still can. So I guess they always have to be careful when demolishing buildings that are attached to other buildings, because obviously this is all staying. This is someone's home by the look of it, but all this is going to be gone, going down to there, that section there where the Chinese restaurant is now. That is staying. So yeah, like demolition people, they have to be, like I said, fairly skilled and careful about how they go about demolishing buildings when they're attached to other properties. But yeah, that like piece of paneling there is down. I'll leave a link in the description if you want to see the other video that we did only last week. This bit pretty much, to be honest, is it all looks the same. The most visually different aspect is obviously from the front. Yeah, it's like signs of the past, advertising what the place was, the old Vosper's garage. Yeah, so again, that division line, that will be, they'll divide it there somehow, however demolition people do that sort of thing. Yeah, well, this will be gone. I mentioned in the previous video that it would be really weird to stand here in Key Street or on the other side, Coinage Hall Street. It would be really weird when this is completely gone and the land is like cleared. You'll be able to stand here and literally like look through from this aspect down to St Anthony Gardens, and obviously the other way around, you see it from the other side, the other aspect. Yeah, it's not going to take them too long. I wouldn't have thought. They've moved ahead quite quickly with the main structure being demoed. I guess this is a more fiddly bit now because of the other buildings. But yeah, there it is, soon to be gone. And like I said, we will pepper in a little bit of content. We're not going to go mad on the channel, it gets a bit repetitive. But yeah, we will pepper in a little bit of content about the demolition and, you know, of Taylor's garage that was, and the construction of the new premises that will be there. So we'll kind of follow that progress a little bit here on the bright side. Of course, we can't come down here without just showcasing the waterside meadery, again soon to be erased. Great shame, because this is a thriving business. I know there are a few people in the community that are like, you know, it doesn't matter, it's better to get rid of it, and then there'll be more sort of harbour space, dock space, truck reversing space, whatever is going to be here instead of the waterside. But I do sit in the, oh no, this is a bit tragic camp, because actually I really like the waterside meadery, do love a good meadery, and there's definitely not that many meaderies around anymore. So I do think that the loss of the waterside meadery, the forced loss of it, is a bit of a shame, I've got to be honest. Yeah, so if you do like a meadery here in the waterside, you're going to need to get down in the next sort of few months, because soon it will be gone. And I believe, right next door to the meadery, I believe all of this was originally slated to be demolished, but I've heard since that actually it's not going to be demoed, they're just going to spruce it up. So I don't know, so they're going to push forward the plan of getting rid of the meadery, but they're going to retain all of this. There was a little bit of demo work that had started, months and months ago on the far side. I haven't seen any progress there. It is still like the skeletal remains of this half. There's the trucks everywhere. A minute, let me just skirt around all these and I'll focus on that building. Yeah, this has been like this for ages now, so I don't know what they're doing with it exactly, other than not knocking it down. So I assume they're refurbishing it, making it stronger, etc., and then they'll, like, I assume, like, reclad it, like put new walls on, I don't know. But it's been like this for ages. And again, just while I'm down here in the harbour, just focus on the Slonian. She's now tied up for the winter season. She'll stay here, and later on she'll be moved around into the dry dock for her winter overhaul, her annual overhaul, just to keep her going for another year. And there she is. There's the old Slonian. So there we have it, a little quick update on the demolition of Taylor's garage. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. We're going to leave the video there. I do hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to do all the usual YouTube stuff, like, subscribe, smash the bell. Check us out on all of our socials at The Brightside. So from us to you, cheers and gone. A little bit of bonus footage, unrelated to the demolition of Taylor's garage. Will be swans. I came down here a few days ago, filmed a little bit of social media for our Facebook and Instagram stuff and whatnot. Stated on there that I've never seen, to my knowledge, a baby swan. I've only ever seen 2 swans here. Never seen any baby swans. Hello. I'm afraid I haven't got any food. Oh, you hiss at me. A hissing baby swan. But yeah, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 baby swans. 2 adults. 3 adults, because there's one way over there. So I don't know what that relationship is between the 3 swans, but there's certainly 5 babies here. Okay, well, you all have a good day.